Hello everyone, these are my 10 last-minute theories and predictions about Kingdom Hearts 3. And I wanted to post this, like, 2 days before Kingdom Hearts 3 comes out in Japan. Because if any of these turn out to be correct theories, then I can be like, yes, everyone, I'm so amazing. I knew this was gonna happen, ha 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 ha. So, let's just get started. I have them written out on real paper, because, I don't know, real paper just seems more official to me. Even though none of you will ever see the paper. So let's just get started. My theory number 10. So I numbered them, but that's just so that I can know which theory I'm on. So this is in no particular order. 10 theories. Let's go. Theory number 10. Riku's new Keyblade is actually Sora's Keyblade. So this theory has actually been around. I've heard other people say this, but I wanted to just say it anyway because I think we pretty much all had this thought when we first saw Riku's new Keyblade, Braveheart, because the keychain has the Mickey head that's the exact same keychain that's on Sora's Keyblade. So I think everyone was just like, why does that have that? Is that just to symbolize Riku's friendship with Mickey? Is it actually Sora's Keyblade? So that is my theory. Riku's Braveheart Keyblade is somehow Sora's Kingdom Key transformed. Theory number 9. Terra isn't the first person that Xehanort has possessed. Okay, so I thought of this randomly one day. I don't think there was any, reason for me thinking this. I just randomly thought, oh my gosh, what if this happened? So, what if Xehanort is not originally, old man Xehanort? What if that's not the original Xehanort? What if Xehanort is this entity that has just existed for centuries and has been going around possessing people every time he gets old? And Terra is not the first victim of his terrible, terrible possession. I hope that happens. That would be quite the twist. Theory number 8. Riku will not die, but one of the Riku doppelgangers will die. Now, I know a common theory, or I guess prediction for people, is that Riku will die in Kingdom Hearts 3. And I think I kind of understand why people might think this, because, one, kind of a low-hanging fruit in that it would just be so emotional and sad if he died, and it would just be kind of the obvious way to go if you wanted to create such deep sadness and depression for the characters, or for Sora in particular. They're just so close and they care about each other so much that if Riku died, it would be a blow to Sora, it would be a blow to us, the fans, the audience. So I understand why people think that, but I think that they will kind of do that by making one of the Riku clones that is apparently running around in the game. I don't know if it's Data Riku, I don't know if it's Replica Riku, but apparently there's just a bunch of Rikus to spare, so I think they're gonna get rid of one of those Rikus so that there's the emotional punch of Riku supposedly dying, but it's not really Riku, so it's kind of okay. Still kind of messed up, but kind of okay. So I think that's how they'll give us the whole, oh no, Riku's dead, but not really feeling. Theory number 7. Riku will give Sora his new haircut. Okay, so I have always thought that it would be kind of cute if it turned out that Sora gave Riku his haircut when he first got his haircut back in the day in Dream Drop Distance. What if he gave him his haircut, and then what if Riku gives Sora his new hairstyle in Kingdom Hearts 3? This is more of a little, oh, what if that happened? I don't necessarily think it will happen, but it would be kind of cute if it did. Did each other a favor. Theory number 6. Is young Xehanort helping Sora? Okay, so I had this theory that young Xehanort realizes the error of his ways, but since you forget everything, after you time travel, you can't remember. So even though young Xehanort regrets what he will become as an old man, he can't really do anything about it because he will forget everything once he becomes, once he gets back to the future, he'll just forget everything, so he can't stop himself from becoming, old man Xehanort. He will not be able to stop himself. So instead of, I guess, trying to stop himself, from becoming that, because there's nothing he can do, it's already happened, he is helping Sora to try to get him to defeat his older self, because that's really all he can do in the past. And I think this, I kind of started to think this, when we saw that part in the final battle trailer where young Xehanort randomly says to Sora, hey, find the hearts that are connected to yours. And it's like, why would he say that? That sounded like something helpful. So, we will see. I think there might be something going on there. I think you might be trying to help him, but let's see. Theory number 5. Okay, so before I say the theory, I have to explain something. Okay, so in the world of Kingdom Hearts Unchained Key or Union Cross, in that world, the Master of Masters has this Keyblade that has the all-seeing eye, right? Like, I know y'all know this probably, but just in case people don't know. He has this Keyblade with this eye that can see into the future, and so he gave that Keyblade to his apprentice and said, hey apprentice, take this Keyblade to the future and pass it down to your apprentices so that I can see the future, and it's all good, do that, okay. And somehow that Keyblade wound up with Master Xehanort in our present time. So it's kind of interesting, I guess he was one of the long line of apprentices that descended from Lushu in apprenticehood. So Xehanort has that Keyblade. My theory is that the reason the Master of Masters thinks that the world will end in darkness, the reason he predicted that darkness will consume the world and the world will end in darkness, is because our current Keyblade heroes, upon defeating Old Man Xehanort, were like, oh my god, you evil Keyblade, you'll never hurt anyone ever again, and buried it. So the Master of Masters sees nothing but darkness in the future, and he's like, oh, that means darkness won, but no, the Keyblade is just underground, buried under dirt. He's seeing dirt, not darkness. That's the theory. Theory number 4, someone will time travel to find out some crucial information, right? So we have already established, or Kingdom Hearts has already established, that time travel is possible somehow. So when you lose your heart, or when your heart leaves your body, somehow, if you have the knowledge, you can time travel back into the past. They haven't explained how you get back to the future, but if you lose your heart, or if your heart leaves your body, you can travel back in time somehow. So my theory is that in Kingdom Hearts 3, it's gonna turn out that someone time traveled to find out some crucial information, like if Xehanort and his evil buddies, they were like, okay, we got this plan, we're gonna have this evil meeting and we're gonna say exactly our entire plot in great detail. So our heroes, they know that they were there in some specific location talking about their plan, but they're like, man, if only we had heard their plan. And then someone's like, wait a minute, I know, I can just time travel back to that location and sneak up on them and like listen to them, right? But oh no, we all lose our memories when we time travel and come back to the future. What are we gonna do? Okay, so they time travel, they get the information, they write down the information, and then they give it to someone in the past. They're like, hey, this is really important, you're not gonna believe me, but I'm from the future. I'm from the future, and you need to take this letter. Don't open it, it'll ruin the space-time continuum, but keep this letter safe until blah 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 date in the future, and then give it to me in the future, and I won't know what you're talking about, but it's okay, just give it to me, and it'll be all good. I think that will happen. I think it's possible. I have no doubts that that can happen. I want that to happen. Make it happen. Theory number 3. Riku and Aqua are connected. So this theory, I've heard people talking about this. I think this is a common theory or thought that people have had, that Riku and Aqua are somehow connected. And the reason for this is that there's just a lot of similarities in the series between them. Like, the main one I always think about is that they both became masters when their friends could not. And that's not really something that, like, actually shows a connection, a physical or mental connection between them. I feel like that's more of a, like, the writers saying, hey, they have a connection here, like, they both became masters, let's throw some hints that there's a connection here. But the other things that make me believe they have a connection is that they each share abilities somehow. Like in Dream Drop Distance, Riku has a lot of Aqua-only abilities from Birth by Sleep. For example, Riku in Dream Drop Distance obtains the double jump ability, and Aqua also got that ability in Birth by Sleep in Neverland, of course. In Neverland where you can fly, she was able to double jump. And also in Dream Drop Distance, Riku earned the ability to like do that 360-degree shield that Aqua can do. It's like just straight up the same shield, and Riku can just do that perfect mirror copy of that. Finally, another ability that Riku has in Dream Drop Distance is the Ghost Drive ability. I can't remember if it's called that in Dream Drop Distance, but it's just basically the same ability, Ghost Drive, from Aqua's command style in Birth by Sleep. So I saw all that and I was like, yeah, there's gotta be some reason that, like, it seems like it wouldn't just be random that Riku and Aqua share so many abilities. It's gotta be a connection. It must be. And bouncing off of that last theory, theory number 2. Aqua will get that date with Zack. Okay, I think that Zack is gonna be in Kingdom Hearts 3 and Aqua is gonna get that date. Although, to be honest, it's more like Zack getting that date. I'm not so sure that Aqua is really wanting to go on that date, but you know what? I think that Zack is gonna be in Kingdom Hearts 3 and he's gonna be like, Aqua, we need to do that date. He's gonna be like, you know what? It's been 10 years. I've been lost in the realm of darkness. I had no other human beings. I had no companionship. There were no dates to be had. You know what? Forget it. Zack, let's go on a date. Let's do this, man. Let's go to the Remy's restaurant. Let's do it. Sora, cook us up some food. Get some romantic candlelight. Let's do this. Do it right. I think it's gonna happen. Oh my god. If they go to Remy's restaurant and have a date, I'll die of laughter and feels. And finally, theory number 1. Okay, so this theory, I had this theory because, let me just say this theory. Riku's family is either way too supportive of him, or his father just straight up beats him, or his parents just straight up beat him. Okay, this might seem like a strange theory to have, but the reason I believe this is because Riku in Kingdom Hearts 1, when the island is getting destroyed by darkness and everything is getting destroyed and Sora comes up to him and is like, yo man, what's going on? Riku kind of just cares about leaving. He doesn't care that the island is getting destroyed, and he straight up says, hey, we may never see our parents again, but you know, we gotta get out of here. It doesn't matter. We need to leave this world. And I'm like, why would you say that? Why would you be so not caring that you're never going to see your parents again? Like, why does he not care about his family? Why does he care so little about his family that he's willing to let the world get destroyed, let him and his friends never see their parents again? Why would he be so blasé about that if there wasn't some tension between him and his parents? So I think that the tension is either going to be that they're just too supportive. They're like, oh, Riku, you're the best. You were great. You're amazing. We love you so. Like suffocating him with their love. And he's like, good Lord, get away from me. Please. Please. Or they're just terrible people to him, which would be kind of sad, but Kingdom Hearts does that, so Kingdom Hearts is always sad, so that could happen. That would be just par for the course for Kingdom Hearts. So, yes. That was my last theory, and that one, I can actually see that one happening. There's some of these I'm not sure about. Maybe they'll happen, maybe they won't, but that one, I don't know. I feel like there's something about Riku's parents that's weird, but we'll have to wait and see to see if that theory or any of these other theories and predictions come true in Kingdom Hearts 3. Thank you for watching or listening, or wherever I post this. There's probably going to be multiple versions of this, but thank you for seeing this or hearing this, and I really hope that everyone enjoys Kingdom Hearts 3. I'm going to enjoy Kingdom Hearts 3. It's going to be so great, and just thank you. Stay safe from spoilers, everyone.